I'm Ellie Wooldridge. I'm a Human Factors Senior Technologist at the Connected Places Catapult. My role in the project is to support a number of the partners, including the University of Leeds, Cranfield University and Nissan, to coordinate the trials in the real-world environment. So we're looking at user behaviour and how they drive manually today, but also bringing them into autonomous vehicles and looking at their acceptance and what they feel about how they perform. So the elements that I find most interesting on the project are working with the end users and sort of understanding their perceptions of driving, their mental models about how they drive and why they drive in a safe manner versus everyone else. There's lots of complex different views that people have that's really interesting, and I'm really excited about bringing some of the users back into an autonomous vehicle and looking at how they respond to the machine driving, particularly as in this next trial we're also going to look at their personal driving style, so we'll replay their own driving back to them. We won't tell them to the end of the study, so I think that's going to be really interesting to see if they can pick up that it's their own driving, and also do they like that versus the system we've developed on the project, and also is it the same when a machine drives in that way, how do they respond? So I think there's quite a lot to be learnt for CAV development still, so I think projects like these, or the sort of CCAV funded projects and Innovate UK funded projects, are really vital. Particularly on this project, we've looked at a lot of country roads as well as the motorway for the Grand Drive. The vehicle needs to negotiate roundabouts, so this is something quite unique to the UK and potentially sort of areas across Europe that perhaps haven't been investigated, where there's been a lot of development in CAV technology elsewhere. I also think it's great to do more research in the UK to look at sort of the acceptance of technologies here with the UK public as well. I believe HumanDrive will have quite an impact on connected and autonomous vehicles and the development in this space. For example, this project has looked at more humanistic driving. So for example, when we manoeuvre around a parked vehicle, we might give quite a lot of space and then speed up and drive quite smoothly around it. Whereas some of the CAV development, where it might be quite binary, it might stop behind the car, then creep round and back in again, which doesn't feel as smooth to the human. So I think in terms of user acceptance, creating an autonomous system that is more preferable, maybe more proactive in how it moves from A to B and is more smooth, is definitely a good thing for user acceptance. So I think we've still got a bit of a while till we see fully autonomous vehicles on the roads, in terms of us being able to just jump in one and use their services, or even owning one at home. Though I do think we will see a lot more progression in ADAS and assistive systems on the vehicles. They'll be able to offer a lot more capability. Things like shuttle services in controlled environments probably will be the sort of first access that we have to those. Obviously we have the Grand Drive on this project that will take place at the end of the year, so that will be a demonstration that a few people will get the opportunity to view, so that's quite exciting.